Hello friends, welcome to Programming Concepts. My name is Amit and this is part 16 of our What's New in .NET 7 and C# 11 series. In today's video, we will cover another new feature introduced in C# 11 called required members. If you want to learn .NET Core from scratch, you can watch our dedicated playlist created for that purpose. I will share the link in the description. First, let's see what Microsoft have to say about it. So, as per Microsoft, you can add the required modifier to properties and fields to enforce constructors and callers to initialize those values. The set's required members attributes can be added to constructor to inform the compiler that a constructor initialize all required members. All right, let's go to Visual Studio, and I already created application in .NET 6. Let me create a new class called employee. Now, starting from C# 9, we got init setter for properties, which allowed us to force user to set the values of a class or structure via extended curly braces syntax. Let's recap init keyword. Let me create a property name. So prop tab, change int to string, and my property to name, and change set to init. So this init means if you want to define name property of this class, it can be done while creating object. After that, it is not allowed. Let's see that. Let me go to program.cs class and type where employee1 is equal to new employee. And then within curly braces, name is equal to Amit Rawat. So this will work, and if I write where employee2 is equal to new employee, this will also work. But if I try to update name or initialize name property later on, it will not work. Let's see that. Let's say employee2.name is equal to Sumit. And we have an error. Init only property or indexers employee.name can only be assigned in an object initializer, or on this or base in an instance constructor or an init accessor. So last scenario doesn't matter for us. The problem is second approach. We create employee object without defining name property. Now with C# 11, we have required keyword. So just add required keyword with name property. And we have an error. Required members is not available in C# 10. Please use language version 11 or greater. So let's quickly change .NET 6 to .NET 7 in target framework with proj file. Now this error is gone. Now if I go to program.cs class, the employee class object without name property is not allowed, and you can see we have an error stating required member employee.name must be set in the object initializer or attribute constructor. Now this approach also works for set accessor. So let me quickly change init to set in employee class. And you can see it is still not allowed to create object of class without initializing name property. So that is pretty much it about this new feature. Let's quickly talk about some of the limitations of required members. I can't say limitation, it's just how access and initialization works in .NET. So first is required cannot apply to a private member. Let's try to do that. So prop tab, let's change property name to salary and public to private. And if I try to append required, we will get the error. And the error is required member employee.salary cannot be less visible or have a setter less visible than the containing type employee. So this error is self-explanatory because private is only available to the containing class and to implement required, it should be accessible outside of the class. Simple. Another scenario or limitation is for static member. So if I change private to public static, I still get the error, and the error is the modifier required is not valid for this item, because required keyword is designed to be used only at object initialization time, and for static initialization not required. Next is read only. So if I remove static and remove setter accessor, I will get the error, and the error is required member employee.salary must be settable, because we can't set it from outside employee class. It is not allowed with required keyword. Simple, extremely simple. So that's it from this video. I hope you like our content. If you have any queries related to the content of this video, feel free to ask me in the comments. Thank you for watching.